imagine like being a doctor and just like walking in and seeing a patient that clearly just like doesn't know,
just is naked for
like,
no reason. Why is she naked? Oh my god! Like I was the topic at everyone's dinner that night. The whole office knew about me. The dermatologist and nurse went home like, you're not gonna fucking believe this one.
They're still telling the story to this day.
Talking about it.
Dude, where are you? Pick up your phone. I'm going to a summer party tonight, and you're obviously invited. So call me back. Okay, love you. Bye.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Emotionally Online, the show for spilling guts and sharing secrets, hosted by yours truly, the one and only Maddie Drozbeck. And this week, I am joined yet again by two of my best besties in the whole world, Micha and Ashley. The besties are back. I'm in Boston for the weekend, celebrating both of their birthdays, and we're just absolutely diving into the bestie hours that were so needed and necessary these days.
Honestly.
So
like
true.
we were absolutely starved. We were famished.
It's been way too long.
Yeah.
It's actually like criminal.
Actually, guns needed to be purchased. We needed to take down whoever it was that was keeping us apart from each other for this long.
It's got to be that baby.
And it's got to be that baby in the corner
with
off the yerb.
I've seen that baby on the most wanted list.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you
He's
guys
everywhere.
been seeing that?
It's crazy because I also thought he was a cop.
No, it's
He's he's got multiple professions.
And a pirate.
Yeah.
He's also a pirate. He climbed the barbed wire. Yeah,
the boat.
We've been on about this baby for the last like 24 hours. Tomorrow they're hosting you can describe it.
So we're really into Real Housewives. Specifically, Micha and I, when we were living together, we would watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills together. And one of like the leads and castmates, Kyle Richards, always throws something called a white party every single year, which is a party where everyone just dresses in all white. And it's great because you can dress up, you can dress down, doesn't matter so long as you're in all white. So Micha and I decided for our 27th birthday to throw our very own white party inspired by Kyle Richards. And so all of our friends are coming in all white, and we're going to get in there, start some drama, see what happens.
So much drama.
It's
We're
gonna be a good
expecting
time.
drama. We've explicitly asked for drama as
Yes.
a birthday present.
But
Yep.
how the baby came up was, I guess, in the theme song, they each have their little catchphrases
Their little
or whatever.
tagline.
Right, yeah.
And so we were brainstorming different taglines for attendees of said party, and we went completely off the rails
Yep.
with this
We lost the
baby.
plot
Like,
entirely.
I don't know what. Oh, the initial trigger was we were trying to think of a tagline for somebody that is both a like kindergarten teacher and a
Spin instructor.
instructor. And then this is where the babies came in. It was like, we taught 22 babies how to soul cycle, and now they're doing Tour de France. Like, and then it just kept going.
Just gone
It
off
had
the
a life
fucking
of its
rails.
own.
Like, no, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
and now the baby's doing lines in the bathroom. License to carry a firearm.
Yes, he's a chef and
Yeah.
a pirate and a cop.
There's a lot of questions about the baby.
Yeah.
If the baby has a license, if anyone
Right.
has seen the baby in the bathroom,
The baby's
doing lines,
also
like,
had
what's
6
what's
Panera
going on?
charged lemonades.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
true.
And we're
In
very
addition
scared of
to
him.
the 6 yerba mate.
Off the 6 yerba mates. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we're really
he's kind of
scared
The
of him.
baby's a real threat.
He's a
like,
menace.
let's be clear.
Yeah,
No,
the
real,
baby's
real
a huge threat.
Yeah.
So we keep going back to this baby, and we're trying to figure out like what the real potential for this is.
Yeah.
At the party.
Yeah.
Like, how can we work the baby in and give him like a moment of his own?
Right. Or several moments. I mean,
That baby will be here.
he is here.
I
both-
couldn't get him out of here if I tried.
and trust us, we have tried.
I've tried, mama.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but we needed some bestie hours this week specifically. I needed to come on the podcast and tell you guys about what I was subjected to at trivia this week because I just need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had some haters in the fucking building this week at trivia. Yeah. Literally, people are so weird and childish. It's actually beyond me. So we went to trivia on Wednesday, as usual, as we do. And for trivia, I reserve a table for us to play at like a week in advance. And
As do most of the people.
yeah,
at the trip,
people
like,
that come
you
regularly,
have to reserve a table.
It sells out, so
Yeah.
you have to reserve a table if you want to make sure that you'll have the ability to play. And I take like RSVPs the week before where people tell me if they're gonna come or not, so I know how many seats to reserve, whatever. I do this whole thing. I'm very fucking extra about it.
Yeah.
To make sure I'm on top of it. This week, there were some people who I guess forgot to reserve a table of their own. And we had some people that showed up late. So they saw all these extra seats at our table and they were like, can we sit here? Asked a few times, and we politely said, no, we have extra people coming. And after like 4 times of them asking, they just like started putting their stuff down and sitting there. And we were like, no, there are people coming.
We have reserved these seats.
They were like being so rude, rolling their eyes at us, whatever. My name is on the table because I'm the one that reserved it. I actually didn't speak to these people whatsoever. My friends were speaking to them. So they had 0 interactions with me personally. But my name is on the table.
They don't even know that you are Maddie.
They don't know that I am Maddie. But a lot of other people at the location know who I am because I'm there every fucking week. Obviously, not everyone is witnessing this interaction. They go back to they get like pushed over to the bar section and they name their team. So it pops up in the app. Oh, a new team has joined the trivia night. Team Maddie D are assholes or something like that. And I was looking at my phone and I read it and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Why am I catching strays at a fucking free bar trivia night? You guys are wild. Also, can I just say, this is the second time this has happened. It happened for the first time in January. Yes, this is the second time this has happened. For different people, same exact circumstance where people didn't reserve a table, tried to steal my extra seats as my friends are running late, and then got mad when we were like, no, you can't steal the table I reserved.
They're assholes and also unoriginal.
Like, can you imagine going to a restaurant? You didn't make a reservation. Someone else did. And then you're like, can you get up? Because you've got an extra seat at your table. Actually, I forgot to make a reservation. And then they're like, no, actually, I made a reservation for this. And this is my table. Yeah. And then they're standing by the front door like, giving you the fucking finger.
Suck, bro.
I'm like, what's going on?
I just can't imagine being confrontational and aggressive enough where you would need to pick a fight because you did not
make a reservation
like everybody else at the bar.
I was like, what the
like
what
hello?
Is it? Also, it's bar trivia. Get a grip.
It's literally not serious in the slightest.
I just,
it couldn't be more
the fact
unserious.
that it happened twice is crazy. Also, I told Ashley this. Someone called me a bitch outside of trivia a few weeks ago, too.
What the
I know! This is, okay, here's the story. Here's what happened.
Yo, trivia's getting crazy.
Trivia is getting crazy. For no reason. I'm catching strays all the time. Also, like, I have nothing to do with any of this.
Fucking trivia.
What happened the night that I was called a bitch? First of all, the man that called me, the man that called me a bitch.
Of course it was, yeah, naturally.
He seemed unwell. Like, he seemed like something was going on.
Well, I mean...
He must
Clearly.
have been.
Well,
we walked outside of trivia. We came in second, so we got like a bag of coffee beans. And this was 2 days after I gave myself mold poisoning via my coffee maker. So we got the coffee beans, and usually when we win coffee beans, my friends give them to me because I'm the only one with a coffee grinder.
Right.
So I took the beans and I was like, are we sure no one else wants these? I have trauma from the week that I've had. And this guy overheard me say that and just like took it upon himself to make all these assumptions about why I didn't want the coffee beans. And he started lecturing me about like, a lot of people will be grateful for those beans. You should go donate them somewhere. I was like, I was making a joke. Like I through up 2 days ago because I gave myself mold poisoning via a coffee machine. Like, this is a joke.
I'm so sorry. He's acting like these are like, non-perishables. Who the fuck is going to be like, oh, I'm so grateful I have these ungrinded coffee beans?
I know. But I was like, this is a weird thing that this stranger just started like getting weird with me. So I was just like giggling, and we're like, the whole group of us is like starting to walk away. And then he like calls me a bitch, and I was like, we're walking away. I like look at Robbie and Jordan. I was like, did he just call me a bitch? We were all like gobsmacked. I mean, I was laughing. I thought that was funny, but I'm like, this is now 3 incidents
over some coffee
over the
beans.
last few months where it's like I'm catching strays for no fucking reason at trivia.
You're like the baddest bitch at trivia.
Allegedly.
Haters.
I'm like, what the hell is going on? I've been going for 2 years, and now it's like back to back to back. We've got all these fucking haters coming out of the woodwork. Also, I am
Unbelievable.
so non-confrontational.
Right.
Like when people started being mean, my friends were like giving them middle fingers and being like, "Fuck you guys," and I was like, "Guys, I'm literally so scared right now." I'm like, if you're gonna pick fights with any of them, like really, I
make
should
sure
be the
I'm
one
not
to
there.
pick with because I'm not gonna fight back. I'm gonna be like, nobody look at me. Oh my god, I'm gonna giggle and walk away. Like I'm just not gonna fight back at all. And I've learned this about myself now. But the good thing is I have friends that will fight for me.
It's true. I would fight for you.
It's true.
This is why I needed bestie hours because we've just
I know.
had quite the fucking week.
You really did.
Yeah, what the
had
fuck
quite
is
the
going
quarter.
on? Quite the fucking quarter for sure. Q1 went crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, the numbers on Q1 when we rounded up the stats really looking quite wild. Obviously, I am the CEO of Lover Girls Worldwide.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
A lot of people know this.
Boss and CEO.
It's been like talked about. Like this is like
Yeah.
pretty clear.
Yeah.
Now we've been hotly debating who would be the CEO of Lover Boys Worldwide, and Robbie has thrown LeBron James into the.
so sorry. Yeah. Okay.
So this is how it started.
him
We
cook,
were
let him
talking
cook.
about LeBron James and how he's just like he's more sensitive and more like mushy gushy than people would know. Robbie's a huge LeBron fan, so I've been exposed to like many LeBron. I've brain full of LeBron facts now.
Okay. Okay.
So then I asked them. I was like, who do you think like should be the CEO of Lover Boys Worldwide? And we were getting like hotly into this debate.
Because Jonah also thought that LeBron stood a good chance.
Stood a good chance at
yeah,
being,
yeah, yeah.
being the recruit.
Like initial choice, maybe.
I don't know. Jonah was showing me a LeBron video the night before. So like he was like top of mind. Like I don't know if he would have been like number one, but like he was certainly like a high ranking candidate.
Yeah.
And kind of a fun one because you wouldn't expect it to be LeBron.
Totally.
Like it's probably not LeBron. Let's all be clear here.
Right,
But like
right.
it's kind of like
sure.
it's kind of fun.
But it
that,
could
like,
be.
Yeah,
It
it's
might
kind of
be.
fun.
I'm happy to hear it out. Like
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah,
that
yeah.
name was thrown out and I was like, okay, tell me
not mad
more.
at it.
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't a name that I immediately shot
Yeah.
down.
Right.
I can think of you know what name they said that what did Jonah said this? Immediately shot down Drake. I said, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Drake
No,
wants
no.
so fucking badly to be Loverboy.
I
the
shot
CEO of
down
Loverboys
Drake
worldwide.
immediately.
No, he's
okay,
not.
I was the baby with a gun in
Drake
that
is
moment.
not a lover boy. Drake is, even though he's titled his album Loverboy,
Yeah, no,
he just
that I don't trust.
No.
I don't trust that specifically.
he's not. He's. It's all a farce. Like
Yeah.
it's all just like it's a character he plays.
Yeah.
He's not like.
But you had some actually like pretty good
Yeah.
and kind of surprising.
I had two
options.
answers that
Yeah.
I said.
I was kind of taken
I'm
aback
willing to-
by.
Listen,
like,
I've got two recommendations.
I'm willing to change my
they're
opinion
not what
on
you're
that.
expecting.
They're not what you're expecting
at
for
all.
sure.
But they're like,
Well, one of them might be exactly what
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
expecting.
But the
from
other
me.
one definitely
the
not.
other one isn't.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, get in there.
The
Let's
first
hear it, let's
one
hear it.
that is like exactly what you'd expect me to say
Right.
is Ethan Klein.
Of course.
Right.
Ethan Klein is my personal CEO of Lover
Sure.
Boys
Yeah, yeah.
Worldwide. I've witnessed that man cry on the internet several times.
Yeah.
He treats his wife
loves
beautifully.
her.
They have
Right.
wonderful children together. Like he's a real family man to me.
Right.
And I
Softie,
just
he's a
trust
sweetie.
him.
But would
Yeah.
he want to be the CEO of Lover?
See, this
Like,
I don't
think
know.
He would want
this
to.
I don't know. My second recommendation, and this
It's controversial.
this is the controversial one.
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Excuse me.
Gordon Ramsay.
Please elaborate.
Gordon Ramsay.
Why?
As the CEO of Lover
Why?
Boys Worldwide. Because I feel like I just like
Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Chef
That's
Gordon
the one?
Ramsay.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, huge fan of all of his shows.
Yes. 100%.
Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Nightmares.
I agree.
Hotel
Nightmares,
Hell,
Nightmares,
whatever the hell they're
Hell's
doing over
Kitchen,
there.
Nightmares.
I love them. Okay, I'm eating it up. I am a consumer of Gordon's art, if you will.
Me too.
I believe, first of all, I don't think he's mean.
No, it's an act. He's first of all, he's an actor. He's a
Well-
performer. He's an entertainer.
Every time he yells at someone, it's deserved.
Yeah,
Like they always do the most insane things. Like I've
Right.
watched the most of all his shows. I watched Kitchen Nightmares the most. The people who run those restaurants are usually like the most narcissistic, like just cutting corners at the like expense of the customer ass people on the planet.
Yeah.
Gordon is so team customer.
He's a champion.
He is so
He's a
nice
champion
to the
for the
customers
people.
always. He's yelling at the people that are in charge when they
Right.
are not treating the customers correctly. And
Completely agree.
whenever Gordon interacts with children, he is like the nicest person ever.
Sweet.
He
Top
wants
Chef Kids.
literally
The fucking greatest show to ever hit.
Gordon
the network.
is a man
Yes.
of the people.
He is.
He cares about making sure that the people in power, the people in charge, are held accountable for their shitty management and like leadership positions.
Okay.
He could be exactly
is
what we
a
need.
fucking lover boy if
Might
I've
be.
ever seen one.
Yeah.
He's
Might be.
got the greater good on his mind completely.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a curveball. I did not expect you to say Gordon.
This is why
We
Ethan Klein and
talked
Gordon
about it for
Ramsay
like at
chef.
least an
Gordon
hour.
Ramsay.
Yeah,
just
we were
like going
getting
back
in
and
with this.
forth with different options. So
I know.
Maddie suggested Jack Black as like a potential.
Oh,
Jonah
yeah,
suggested
yeah.
Jack
Oh,
Black.
I
I
love
agreed
Jack Black.
enthusiastically.
Yeah.
I
think
said for
he'd
sure.
be
Have you seen The
so
Holiday?
good.
Yeah.
Have you seen literally anything he's ever been in ever?
I think we need Jack Black and more rom-coms.
Bring him back, please.
Like I'd love a resurgence of that
Me
completely.
too. Me too. I'm also going to throw a little bit, not so much of a curveball, but possibly. I don't know if I believe this, but I'm willing
Test
to
it out.
put it
Test it out.
on the table. Mr. Worldwide himself.
And I suggested him.
Pitbull. But Ashley,
please.
Ashley, can I just
Right.
say, Ashley suggested him and immediately threw her own suggestion under the bus
And
and
that's
was
true.
like, I take it back, guys.
He's probably
No,
not
I
the
know.
greatest,
I know
but
that
he
he's
gets
not.
the people
he
going.
respects. Like no
Well-
one is going harder for International Women's Month than this man.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
In song promotion though,
Right.
which is worth noting.
Selfishly promoting his International Women's Day song.
He's like, how can I make this about me?
So like, if we could maybe survey what he was like last
Right,
International
right.
Women's Month in comparison to this one, that would be huge for the numbers game here.
No, I don't actually think it should be Pitbull, but I do think great candidate.
Okay, someone to
Yeah.
just keep in mind.
Yeah, please
Keep an open mind about it.
I don't think like CEO.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Assistant manager.
That's what I'm thinking. Like something. Give this man something.
CMO, actually.
He's
CMO.
like you know that his heart's in the right place. It's definitely like a little problematic, and you don't
Yeah.
want to give him like too much power. But you're
Yeah.
like, but he's got some potential.
Sure.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Why
with
not?
his heart's in the right place.
I think he could definitely be in the C-suite. I don't know if he could be the CEO. I'll also say I actually just feel like as soon as you asked me that question, I just blanked on every man I've ever known.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, that's
I don't know.
honestly so real.
I'm like sitting here and I'm like, do I even like listen or consume
Yeah,
any
do I
media
know anything
of
about
men?
a man?
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
why I
don't
think
know.
my answers immediately went to like two men whose media I consume.
Oh,
fairly
and you know what else?
regularly.
We said possibly Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn was thrown
It's a
out there.
candidate. It's a candidate. I need to learn more. But like,
Here's the thing though, because my thing is like, I think the reason why I'm like Ethan Klein and Gordon Ramsay were the top of my brain is because I'm like, they are men that I enjoy consuming content from.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there must be
Something.
I just like, I like them. I there's something about them that I'm just like, I like you. You're a good one. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it's hard to say that about a lot of other people
famous men.
without
especially.
knowing more.
Totally.
What about Frank Ocean?
Okay. I would
There's a case for that. There's
I
a
would
case to
entertain
be
that
made for
suggestion.
He might be on the ballot.
There's a case to be made.
There is a case to be made for
Right.
sure. I could see that.
He's definitely got lover boy energy.
For sure.
He is a lover boy.
This is interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we need to make a spreadsheet with brackets
Yes.
and we do a big like competition for who gets. We need to like cast like the whole. We're hiring for every role in the
Yeah,
company
right.
currently.
Yes.
Like currently we have guys. It is rough out here. We have no fucking leadership.
It's tough.
Lover boys worldwide, get it fucking together. We need to get some clear direction in
true.
the overhead
It's
happening
hard.
here.
Well, that's
So-
the issue. Is I think that like
we need to have some better
there
marketing
is like
happening.
nobody in charge at the Lover Boys Worldwide office.
It's fucking out of control.
headquarters.
Literally,
Literally,
there's nobody in there.
It's like that scene in SpongeBob
empty.
in his brain where he's
Yeah.
like forgotten his name and they're
Yeah.
scrambling
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
find the That's exactly what it's like at
And listen,
HQ.
people are banging down the doors. They're ready to become customers and like they really want to connect with the people inside. There's fucking nobody up there. We've got to fill those offices, fill those desks,
Right.
get the numbers
Starting
up.
with Gordon Ramsay,
Starting
Ethan
with Gordon
Klein,
Ramsay, Ethan
and
Klein.
Pitbull.
And Frank Ocean. And now the decorations are completely on the
Decorations
floor.
are falling apart.
Okay, this is a great start.
So, in your personal C-suite at Lover Girls USA,
Lover Girls.
Lover Girls Worldwide,
Worldwide, please.
do you have any positions kind of like fleshed out,
Okay,
decided upon?
This is I haven't thought about this.
yeah, because obviously, you know,
But I will have
takes
to.
a team.
Takes a village.
I mean,
Yeah.
we need your leadership.
This is so
Yeah.
true.
But-
Can I just say gut instinct?
Yeah, get in there.
Gut instinct. I've gut instinct
Tell
right
us.
now when you ask me that. I need Drew Barrymore on my team
Yes.
completely.
Done.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Drew Barrymore was
what
such an
a
easy
sweetie.
get her in there.
Yes, get her in there.
Drew
100%.
Barrymore for sure on the board.
Absolutely. I feel so good about that.
I love her
Yeah,
so
yeah.
No, I feel literally
Like,
so good
who
about
else
that.
is like an easy
Wow.
in to
Yeah,
the board
Drew
of
Barrymore
directors?
has such a, you can just tell. She
Yeah.
has a good heart.
I love
a
her.
sweet
You can just
through and
tell.
through, completely.
Yes.
Do you know who could be a potential lover boy?
Who?
Okay, this is like very fucking specific, but I was going down a thread that like made me cry the other day, and I got really emotional because you guys know, I don't know if you'll know them, but Rick and Dick Hoyt, the
I have
dad.
no idea who that
You don't
is.
know them? They're the father-son duo where the son had some kind of like disability and he was in a wheelchair, and the father ran like over 30 Boston marathons with him, and they both
okay.
just passed away like a few years ago, but like it was such a beautiful love, and there's like a statue I think like in Hopkinton or in Boston somewhere, but basically like this dad loved his son so much, and they did triathlons together, the father pushing the son, the father like swimming with the son, and just like a really like beautiful testament. And the son basically said at like one point that when he was running, like he just felt so alive, and like his father like always wanted to give him that like feeling. I'm also totally like quoting this like a little wrong, but like it was like it's like a really moving story. And I remember being at the Boston Marathon for years because they were called like Team Hoyt, and so like every year whenever we'd see Team Hoyt, it would just be like immediate tears because it's like such a beautiful like story of like perseverance and strength and like real like love from like a father to a son.
Okay.
So
I love this submission to the ring.
Right.
so I don't know much about like his like personal life, but I do know that like in terms of showing up as like a father, like in with the limited information that I do have, it was pretty moving. So
Yeah.
That is really moving.
something to consider.
On
And
the
like
list.
he went like they would run marathons and he'd be like old. Like they both died, the son like last year and him a few years ago. Their last marathon was in like 2015 or something. So it's like they, and again, like someone will really need to fact check this, but like
Yeah.
it was still like recent. Like he was like, I remember when I'd see him running the marathon, he was like an older gentleman, and it was like really beautiful. Yeah. No.
Tough act to be.
I know. He could be like a board member, you know? I still
Yeah,
think maybe
right.
not fit for like CEO, but like definitely like an advisor.
We're holding an election in like 3 months. So submit anybody that you think could hold a position.
yeah. No, I
either-
want to see what people think.
At any
Right.
any
Give us
branch
your
of this company.
submissions.
Yes,
Literally
yes.
anyone on earth.
yeah.
Anybody that you think needs to, this is a part of like the lovers conglomerate.
Yeah.
Right,
In any
right.
branch, in any
Yes.
anything.
We've forgotten all men.
We're gonna have
Ever.
we're gonna
We
have an
need to know.
election.
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of people that we're not even
Totally.
just beginning
Election
to consider.
season is coming up, guys. Make
Yep.
sure your voice is heard.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Tell us who needs to be
Put those names on the ballot.
put
Yeah.
into the board,
Yep.
and I will, at the ripe age of 27, make a fake bracket
Yeah.
and have
I
all of
wanna
you vote in a
know.
Google form, and
Yeah.
we'll do this.
I
We'll
also
play
wanna
pretend
know.
at the
I want to
sleepover.
know.
I mean, is this really pretend?
And it's not, and that's the thing that you know, I'm covering up right now because people aren't brave enough to know that it's none of it's pretend. But
This is a real business
soon they'll know.
that we run.
Soon they'll know.
So
It's true.
actually, Lover Boys Worldwide is owned by Lover Girls Worldwide.
Yeah,
It's true, it's
exactly.
true.
We've recently acquired them.
Yeah, it's true.
They've been absorbed.
Absorbed by the company. Yeah, I mean, tough for their leadership right now.
Yeah, it's really, but we can only go up, guys.
Yeah.
It's true.
And I've said this.
I've been hearing it. She's been saying
She has been saying that we can literally only go up from here.
Right.
I also think this comes at a very opportune time with like the downfall of dating apps that we're witnessing.
Yep.
Nobody wants them anymore. Nobody's on them. We literally don't care. It's time for a massive restructuring in the lover conglomerate enterprise.
okay.
Because the people are like desperate for new leadership. They really are.
So true. Okay, so question. Who was the previous CEO of Lover Boys Worldwide?
There never was.
Yeah.
I was like,
That feels
was
right.
he fired?
So they actually never picked a leader.
Well,
they
Maddie's
were just
CEO and
all
founder.
in the office.
Maddie's founder. She's responsible. You know,
They actually just rented out the building and then were like, fuck. Dude, I loved talking to that realtor. And that was about it.
Their biggest business was just renting out different offices every year. Where they could just
And now
hang
we've
out.
got so many positions to fill. There's such a demand. Someone's just got to get in there.
Wow.
So we're going to. So let me know what you're thinking, what your thoughts and feelings are. And we will set up an election, our first formal election.
This will be
Let's do it.
a real true democracy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No fucking electoral college
Yeah,
here. Another thing about Gordon Ramsay.
okay.
Okay.
To bring it
don't-
back.
Okay.
I'm not going
I
to ruin
feel
anything for you. No. He's
The
still
way
fine.
you were
He's
looking
still
at me,
great.
I felt like you were about to be like, I hate to tell you this.
No. I would literally never.
And before any of you say anything about Gordon in the comments, don't.
Don't you even fucking think about it.
Leave me alone.
Let me have one thing. I'm begging you. No, I was thinking the other day that I feel like if I put Chef Gordon Ramsay in a competition with my grandma, she'd beat him. Like, I think if they had like a cooking competition, if they were just to cook their like, you know, favorite
Grandma
or
will put
like,
Gordon in the grave.
yeah, she would literally beat him out by a landslide.
I think you could beat him too.
I
With your penne alla vodka.
fucking maybe.
Whoa.
No, I think you could. Mika
It's
makes a
highly
mean
possible.
steak too.
I do make a
I think she could do it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Easy.
Some crazy garlic mashed potatoes.
I know.
Okay.
She could do it.
And here's also a
saying.
thing is I've seen Gordon Ramsay's Hot Ones interview. And much like many other Brits, he has zero spice tolerance. So
Yeah, it's true.
like that's not to say that his stuff is bland. There's so many different other like seasonings and things. But I just think that my grandmother has a more sophisticated palate than Gordon Ramsay.
It's true.
I wouldn't. You know what? I'd love to be the like test audience for that competition.
Me too.
Completely.
Also, I just have a question. I don't know if you know this. I think I might have told you this when we weren't friends and we were just in like the tour
This is
guide
way
office
back.
together.
Okay.
So long ago.
And I was just, and this happened, and I was like, I just need to tell everyone right now because I'm like losing my mind over it. Do you know who Maddie has met? It's a certain celebrity chef.
Do not tell me it was fucking Chef Aaron.
It was Guy Fieri. She has a picture with him, and I made it my Facebook
Guy Fieri?
Triple D Guy
profile cover
Fieri.
photo.
Well,
And I showed
need to
it.
see this picture.
Hold on.
Yeah, Ashley literally had it set as her like Facebook
I loved
cover
it.
photo for so
I
long.
love that.
I thought it was like the
Yeah.
craziest thing I just ever
He
seen.
did like what was it called? It was
like a meet and greet.
No, it was oh fuck, was it AOL that had like those little sessions where they would do their it's like in near like Astor Place. They have like a studio that's like right on the
This is it.
street. And they had like he had like a book launch or something and he was being interviewed about it. And so
Wild.
we got tickets to go see him be interviewed about this like book launch and he took selfies with everyone as he was
Wow.
walking out.
I mean, you can just tell he's a nice guy.
Good guy.
You can totally
Completely.
tell.
I forgot that existed.
That's
to be
crazy.
honest.
I didn't.
I forgot
Also-
that I met him.
Oh,
Every
I have
time.
not.
How could
Rest
you? I
assured.
will never forget.
Yeah, no, that was
That's crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
Also, every time I see a picture of you with brown hair, I'm like, who the fuck
Who
is that?
is that?
No, it was wrong.
Literally,
it wasn't
so
right.
I've
Crazy.
never met her.
No, we don't.
No idea who that is.
No.
Was that?
Not a clue.
Yeah, it is true.
You were born with
Sometimes
purple
that's
hair.
what I feel like when I look at myself with blonde hair.
I was gonna say
Like when I look at myself in high school,
Yeah.
when I had blonde hair, I'm like, no, literally, who is that? Literally, who is that?
We've all been through a phase. Everybody who is not blonde has wanted to be blonde at some point in their life.
For sure.
I
For
get
sure,
it.
100%.
I understand. It's fun to switch things up.
Yeah.
It's fun to mix it up.
Sometimes you've gotta.
Just be a different person for a little bit.
I'm just glad
Whatever,
that you've leaned into your authentic,
Yeah, just
natural,
feel like
Your
Your
natural
purple
hair color.
Yeah,
finally.
Exactly. Like it just makes
embracing
sense.
myself as I
Yeah,
am.
exactly.
sure.
My natural tone.
Exactly.
Did you remember to take your vitamins and supplements this morning? If you didn't, here's your friendly reminder. Because today's episode of Emotionally Online is sponsored by Care of, a health and wellness company that ships high quality, personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders straight to your door every single month. I have been a customer of Care of for several years now. I remember being in college, taking my Care of vitamins every single morning before I went to class. I've been out of college for quite some time now, okay? It's been many a year since I've been in a college classroom. But I've been a fan of Care of for years because it really is just the easiest place to get access to all of the various vitamins and supplements that I need. It's super easy to get started. All you have to do is take a short and simple online quiz about your lifestyle and health goals. Care of will take a look at your answers and then send you back some doctor-backed recommendations for what vitamins and supplements could be best for your routine. They come in these very convenient and very cute individualized daily packs, but they actually did just start selling some of their vitamins in bigger bottles as well if you're more of a bulk shopper. I definitely notice a difference in how I feel when I'm super consistent with taking the vitamins, and it's also great when I go to the doctor's office and I'm not vitamin D deficient. Huge news when I went to the doctor and I was no longer vitamin D deficient. So if you guys are interested in upping your vitamins and supplements routine, you can get 50% off your first Care of subscription when you go to takecareof.com and enter code emotionallyonline50. That is 50% off your first Care of subscription order when you go to takecareof.com and enter code emotionallyonline50. Oh my God, guys, I totally forgot about this until right now in this very moment.
I kind of
Cheers.
Oh, how lucky are we? Cheers, you guys. Let's fucking go.
Oh my goodness.
One of the most horrible questions to be asked that I never have an answer to,
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
but I have recently remembered my answer to this question.
Oh,
It's been suppressed.
okay.
My brain tried so hard to get rid of this memory. The question, of course, being, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Oh, I know.
No, you don't know.
No, I know mine.
Oh, okay.
I
I was
know
gonna say, I did not admit to anyone that this happened until about a week ago. This happened years ago. I told
What
no
was
one
it? What was
about
it?
this.
Well, shit.
Because for so long I couldn't even like confront whether or not I
Oh,
really should have been
no.
embarrassed about it.
Right.
Oh my God, what was it?
I know. I told Meg about this
Okay.
like a week ago. I was like, let me test the waters. Let me
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
one person
yeah.
about this and see how it goes.
Okay.
And now I'm like, it's been years. I feel like I can talk about
Yeah.
it now. But I often like, oh God. 2 weeks ago, I went to the dermatologist
Okay.
office for a little checkup. First time in a few years that I've been. And so since I was going to the dermatologist office, like I've been bombarded by this thought,
Okay.
this memory that's come flooding back to me. It's probably like 2019, let's call it.
Okay.
I went to the dermatologist for the first time.
Okay.
And I got a bunch of moles on my back. You know, moles all over, really.
Sure,
That I
yeah.
want to get checked out. My mom has had skin cancer like 3 times. So she's very big on like getting those moles checked out. So 2019, I went to go get everything checked out for the first time with the dermatologist. The problem is that they really don't fucking tell you anything when you go to the dermatologist. They just assume that you know exactly what the rules and protocol are.
Crazy.
Now, let me transport you back to what life was like in 2019. I had just stopped wearing bras for the first time.
I do remember.
So this was the first time in my life that I was like going through my day-to-day life,
Okay.
just like raw dogging boobs in a shirt. I get to the dermatologist's office. They put me in a room and they tell me nothing. They tell me literally nothing. They're just like, you know, get ready, and the dermatologist will be in here shortly.
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm so nervous.
And I didn't know what that meant.
Oh, no.
So,
Of course, it was vague. It was vague.
was
They
so
set you up to
vague.
fail.
I literally didn't know.
Right.
So
You're like
I
21
just-
years old.
And
No.
in my head, I was like,
You were
don't
set up to
stop.
fail.
I don't know. Like in my head, I was like, I'm being insecure. Like just do what you think you're supposed to do. They have to look at my whole body. So what I did,
Yes.
I got completely naked in this dermatologist
course,
office.
of course.
I took off all my clothes and I just sat there. Because I was in my head like, okay, this must be what I'm supposed to do. Like they have to check out my whole
Yeah,
body
totally.
anyways. So like I
It's a
guess
dermatologist.
and then
Come
I was in my
on.
head like they've seen boobs before. Like who
course.
gives a shit?
They're
So
skin
I'm
doctors.
literally completely naked.
Do they not have a gown for you,
When-
or you just
No, I was just naked.
even fucking better.
And so I was in my head being like, you're just insecure. Like, shut up. Just take your clothes off. So I'm sitting there waiting for them to come in the room. Just ass naked. Completely
breathing.
butt naked in the dermatologist office. So then,
Are you sitting on the chair?
yeah, I'm sitting on the just upright, just waiting for them.
Do they have like the tarp on the chair, whatever they put? Like the doctor's office?
Yeah, for sure. And it's
Well,
like sat
and there's
upright.
no hospital gown.
No hospital gown. So then, well, imagine the look on their face when they open up the fucking door and see me. And so it was explain that. There was two of them. It was like the dermatologist and the nurse, and they opened the door, and immediately when I saw the look on their face, I was like, I fucked up. Like I wasn't supposed to be naked, and I knew immediately. But I like sincerely, I couldn't even confront it within my own mind until this month, years afterwards.
Of course.
After that moment, I went home and I was like, I'm not gonna Google whether or not I was supposed to do
No,
that. Like
no.
I'm just gonna move through my life as if
Your
I
body
made the
does
right choice.
what it has to do in order to survive.
Well, first of all, they said nothing to me. They just looked. They didn't acknowledge it.
No.
I could tell.
Wait, what? They weren't like, why is this adult naked? They were just like, okay, we're gonna go for this.
They didn't even give you the
No.
opportunity
No.
to take back a
No.
shred of your fucking
No,
dignity.
no, they didn't.
So they just
They
took your
didn't.
body.
They just did the whole thing, and I literally. But the thing is, when they
sat there naked while they were like talking to
time
you,
out.
like,
Yeah.
so like how
Just
often do
do
you
it,
check
check
out
out
all my
baby?
walls, yeah.
So how were they supposed to do this before? If not you naked?
Yeah, so I
we'll never know.
I literally. Well, when I went in this past month, I did not get naked.
Okay.
I simply sat there and waited for them to come back in, and then I like removed clothing like piece by piece.
Okay.
So like I took the back of my shirt off and kept it covering my boobs, and then I
Okay.
lifted it up and lifted whatever. I just
Right.
like moved my clothes around so
Okay.
they could check things out, which is probably what I was supposed to do the first time.
Why did they say like
Wait,
get
wait,
ready?
wait.
Like why did they tell
this
you to
is
like?
the confusing
that's the
part.
question.
I was like, I was trying to be helpful. Like, I was like,
Right.
just trying to do what I think I'm supposed to do. Of
course.
But yeah, the look on their face when they walked in, I knew I fucked up. I felt like I was in Good Luck Chuck
I
when
can't
like
believe they didn't
it was just like
acknowledge
the woman with the boobs sitting there being examined, and I was like, I feel like that right now. Like I feel like I'm being examined for like a
so
breast
good.
reduction, or like they're just why are they here? Like they had no place at the dermatologist office, but they were there completely.
Maddie, that's really funny.
And I'm not kidding. I've held it inside me for years because
Yeah, I know,
I
Jeff.
in my head I had to believe, I had to tell myself in order to get through it
Yeah.
that I did the right thing and that I was supposed to do
did the
that.
right
Of course.
thing.
Yeah.
And it only like when I had to go to the dermatologist again and I had a normal experience because I didn't do that, have I been able to start
you didn't know.
opening
You
up
didn't know.
to what I
Right.
had done in 2019.
You did the best
It's
with
horrible.
the information you
And
had.
also,
Yeah, it's so
I will
true.
say, when I went to the dermatologist this month, I had like two like bros that were in the office. Like the dermatologist and the nurse were like very bro-y looking guys. The first time when I was naked, it was a gay man and a woman.
Oh, wow.
So it
The
was like
universe is on your
an
side.
ideal situation that I had done such a thing in, because if I had the dermatologist and the nurse that I had this month and I did that, I would have passed away. Like I don't think I ever would have recovered.
That's crazy.
But now it's like whenever someone asks me what my most embarrassing moment is, I know exactly
Yeah.
what to tell them.
That's
and it's
so
that.
good.
That's the worst thing
yeah.
I've ever done.
That's really good.
I just can't imagine like being a doctor and just like walking in
I
and
know.
seeing a patient that clearly just like doesn't know.
Just is naked for
And, like,
no reason. Why is
she
she
wasn't.
naked? Oh my god! Like I was the
she
topic
knew.
at everyone's dinner that night. The
If
whole
she
office
knew.
knew about me. The dermatologist and nurse went home like, "You're not gonna fucking believe this one."
They're still telling the story
They're
to this
still
day.
talking about it.
To this day.
Oh my god!
Wow.
But also
Mortifying.
like low key, like it's not like I mean they've
Like, I'm
they've
sure
seen a
it's
lot.
happened
Like I'm
before.
sure it has.
For
Like,
sure.
I'm sure I'm not the only one
Totally.
that went butt naked.
Of course.
Wow. That's so good. I guess
So
general rule of thumb,
horrifying,
unless
though.
you're at the gynecologist,
Keep those babies on.
keep it on. You know what?
Enough known.
I wouldn't have known either. He said get ready.
I know. What was I supposed to think?
Even at the gynecologist, I'm like, do I take off my shirt?
I do think
or
that like the lack of the
how naked
hospital
do I
gown.
get?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I've started
just
asking.
Winnie the Poohing it, or
Like even like whenever I go to any doctor now and they leave me in the room, I'm like, so what am I supposed to be doing?
right.
Like I
Well,
always
see,
ask now.
That's what I've learned as an adult.
Apparently you
I
have
wasn't
to.
always as like
If they don't tell
brave.
me, because sometimes they'll be like very explicit about it.
Yeah. Right.
They'll be like, do this, do this, do this. Doctor will be in shortly. Great. I love those people.
Right.
Whenever they're not super clear, I ask.
Yeah.
I always ask.
Right. That's you learn
And
the hard
if
way.
only I knew that. in
You learn the
2019.
hard way. Yeah.
Tough.
That's real as hell. I don't know.
Yeah. Just horrible and mortifying. And I won't do it again. But I'm
You
fast.
Never say never.
You know what?
You know what? Never say. I could do it again.
Never.
I just for a little bit of thrill.
Right. Listen, could be fun.
Could be fun. What would your guys' answers be though? Like, do you have one, or is it like
So
a
I
hard
have
question?
one. So I
Okay.
have one. It's definitely not to like nearly the same extent, but I was definitely panicked at the time. So
Okay.
this was like definitely like 2017. Jonah and I had just started dating. We're college students, and you know, as college students who are newly dating, you're constantly in your backpack is constantly like all your clothing because you're like sleeping over at your partner's house, and you know you're not living together, you're moving around. So I was in my very small 20-person class, and I looked down at the floor, and I notice, my dirty little underwear is just right out on the floor. And we're halfway into class.
Dirty little underwear.
And I'm like, okay, interesting. So this has been out for at least
Half an
40
hour.
minutes.
Yeah,
at
no.
this point. Now I have a decision.
Did you have any like clear allies that like
No.
could have seen that
No.
and told you, and
No.
like you
No.
knew
Also,
they
UMass
betrayed you
has,
in this
like-
moment?
Is this a lecture hall or
no,
a smaller?
it's like a small.
That's
I think it was probably
horrible.
like honors college classroom too. Like it's like it's,
Christ.
Of the
I don't have
people
any
you
allies,
think-
but everybody kind of knows me. But no one is friends because there's like
Okay.
thousands of kids that are going to college.
we
And, like,
might be
nobody
like
really.
mid-semester right now.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not a good situation, and it's not like I could even turn to someone and be like, "Oh my god, did you like?"
Yeah.
So I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, so I have like two options. Option number one, I leave it and just pretend that's not mine. I've never seen that underwear before. I don't know whose underwear is that. Next to my backpack.
Who the fuck left their underwear in this classroom?
Have you seen the underwear on the floor?
Something fucked up was going on in here.
Not my underwear.
Crazy.
Okay, the second option would be to try and discreetly take it and put it back into my backpack. And
Hard.
and I mean,
Super.
imagine if someone. I mean,
Saw
I don't know
you.
how long it's been out there.
Well,
It's
'cause also,
clearly
like,
it's been a while.
What if they saw you putting it back
I
in
know.
and they're like, why is she stealing the underwear
I
that was
know.
randomly fucking sitting here? And they don't think it's yours.
It's horrible.
There's so
it's
many
a lose-lose
options.
situation. So I decided that I would just leave it, and
I think that was probably the best
I think
choice.
it's all that really can be done. It was
Yeah.
underwear that I liked, but not enough.
yeah, no.
You know, nothing. I wouldn't
that
like anything
point,
enough
Right,
to
right.
willingly acknowledge that was mine.
Yeah.
That I left.
I mean, that's so funny. Think about the person that had to find those and then be like,
That's even better.
literally
I remember
what
the exact
happened
pair.
here.
It was a blue and white striped pair.
I have a
with
pair
like
similar
lace,
to that.
like on the side.
Wow.
Yeah. No. So
Sad.
yeah, that's what I always think about when I think of my most embarrassing moment was when I
That's hard.
looked down mid class and realized, oh, what's that? That's my
Just,
underwear.
you know,
That's good.
leaving some souvenirs for UMass.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, please.
Yeah.
It's not like they haven't seen it
leaving your
before.
mark.
Listen.
You think UMass hasn't seen an underwear in
Yeah.
every inch
Oh,
of every classroom
please.
everywhere?
That's a great point.
Please.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Underwear. It's riddled with
There was
underwear.
underwear just all over the campus all the time.
There actually was.
There was. I'm not
There
lying.
actually
Like,
was.
There actually was.
Like, you're looking at us like we're crazy. There literally
Like,
was.
I'm not even joking. Like, there
Probably
actually
for the same reason.
underwear all over the place.
One time I lost a belt on campus only to find it a couple days later.
Slay.
Because I was like, I just had to, doesn't even matter. We were pre-gaming. I'd been to like 2 pre-games. I was fucking drunky and having a great time, but I really had to pee. We were walking to our destination and I was like, I can't hold it. Like, we're like a mile away from where we have to be. Like, I'm just going to pee right now behind this tree.
Sometimes it calls for
And
it.
I just, so my belt slipped out and I didn't notice. And then like next day I was like, oh fuck, like my belt. And so on my way to class, like a couple days later, I just like walked by the tree to see, and it was there.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Found her. Listen, people aren't touching the random articles
Yeah.
of clothing
Yeah.
that they discover on a
because
Monday
why would
morning
you?
on campus.
That's
Like,
wet. It's been
that's
rained
great.
on.
Probably.
It's like snowing.
Yeah.
Like, you
No
don't, you don't
doubt.
want to touch that.
No, you don't. No, you
For
don't.
sure not.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though.
That is
Yeah, that's definitely
really good.
That's mine. I was pretty embarrassed.
Like,
Yeah.
forgot about the fact that there were just random articles just clothing us through all over the campus.
And same thing with like vomit. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
would just see like vomit on the ground.
No
and,
doubt.
Like,
All over the dorms.
you
Gross.
just, yeah. But
Mhm.
think about it. A lot of people were getting sick a lot of the time and oftentimes outside. Like,
They would just leave it there.
well, if you throw up, yeah. I mean, first of all,
I
we
mean,
had
well,
no,
if
like,
you throw up like on the street, like what are you gonna do?
and if your whole campus
But
is
if
a
it was
street-
like right outside my building, I might do something. Like if
No.
it was like near where people
No.
live.
That
Like,
would
when I
require
think about
having to
that-
admit that the vomit is yours.
yeah.
I've actually thought about this before because there have been I like frequently my like anxiety will manifest as me convincing myself that I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
This has never come to
Wow.
fruition. But
Wow.
that's constantly what happens. Like I'll panic so hard that my stomach will hurt and I'll be like, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up. And I'll be in my head being like, if I threw up right here, how would I even fucking handle this?
Just walk away.
And I've thought like if I threw up in my elevator, would
well,
I
that
just
I
like
have to do something
like,
about
Yeah,
it.
Would
you
I-
call the building.
would
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even have their number.
Oh.
Well, then you have to go clean it up.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm like,
Just
I
fucking
think that I would
throw
have
some
to.
water on it.
But even if it was like right outside my building,
Yeah.
if it's in the
Well,
walkway,
I think like
I for sure
you're
would.
also like also
Yeah.
like an adult living in like an adult like apartment
Yeah.
building. Like
Yeah.
at UMass Amherst. Anything
Yeah,
went.
It
that's
is a
real.
lawless land.
So
And honestly, like,
If it's just like out in the wilderness,
yeah.
right.
like in
You're
at
like the middle of the
trunk of a
street.
tree,
right.
what are you gonna do?
I've
Yeah.
like,
But like if it was like in or around somewhere that I could have the potential to clean it up,
Yeah.
I for sure would.
yeah, that's fair. I think as an adult, I definitely would do something about it if I could. As like a 19-year-old hungover college student,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I have to excuse myself. I have to throw up. BRB. I'm just go throw up behind this building real quick, and then I'm just booing a rally and coming right back.
See, that's wild.
It's
to
no
me.
problem.
I always think like if I've never gotten sick in front of someone else. Like
okay.
it's or is that a lie?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't think that I have. I think it's always been alone. I threw up in an Uber before out the window, so me and that
Oh,
driver
wow,
have a
you're
bond
so
for life.
brave.
But he's the only one I think that's ever seen me in that
Yeah.
state.
That's fair.
And I think that if anybody else were to see me in that state, I would literally pass away. Like I just can't imagine it. I've thought of it before. Like sometimes I'll be out with people and I'll start panicking. And I'll be like mapping out where I could throw up if I had to inside my brain. This is a constant thing that I'm doing, no matter where I am. And I've thought before, like, if it happened at trivia, would I go to the bathroom or would I go outside? And the truth is that I would run outside and go about 2 blocks away
Smart.
and do it in like
In the privacy of your own
fucking
vicinity.
dark
an area
alleyway.
where
Of
nobody
course.
could see me, and then I would come back and be like, so sorry guys, I just like had to take a phone call. I wouldn't tell anybody. I would lie. There's no way that anyone like it's just if I went to the bathroom I'd be like, what if somebody heard me? Like I don't want anyone to know that is something that I'm going through. It needs to be a completely personal experience.
I respect that.
One of my worst traits, in my opinion, is that when I don't sleep enough, I can't hang. I can't just like be a normal person about it. I throw up over it.
I've been a witness.
And
of
Mika
it.
has seen this happen where like I
And you were
tried to
doing
push
so
a little
well.
harder than I should have to go
I
pick
did
Tommy
not
up at
see
the
it
airport, I
coming
think.
at all. Yeah, I was.
And we had to pull over so I could vomit because I was too tired.
we were
That's
like,
wild.
we would have normally been like 20 minutes from
and
home.
like
but
by
we
the
just
way,
so
it
happened-
was like 10:30 p.m.
No, literally,
like,
it was like 11
it wasn't like it was just
we
like
landed at like 10.
you know,
we
I
picked up
just
at,
like
10:30.
I just needed to go to bed
Throwing
and I
up
didn't
from
listen to
exhaustion
my
at 10:30 p.m.
like when I don't listen to my body's sleep schedule, my body is like, okay,
know-
so we're gonna punish you for that.
Yes.
You should have been a little more intuitive.
Well, here's the
respected
thing,
your
though,
body.
is you knew when it was going to happen.
100%.
What would have normally been a 20-minute drive home turned into like a 40-minute drive home because they were doing construction on
Yeah.
Sturo Drive. We all had to like merge into one lane.
Yeah.
We like literally like just couldn't go any faster. So we literally had to pull over like
Well,
through the cones.
hundreds of
pull
cars were
over,
just watching.
watching.
It was like that. I mean, maybe that's another candidate for my most embarrassing story.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have thrown up so much in the last 10 years. Only because
You're so brave.
She really is. She really
yeah.
is.
There's
I
like
have
nothing
no
worse to
fucking
me
I
than
know.
that.
I know. It
I
like
have no-
scares me.
I
I
hate
get like
it.
scared
It scares
after.
me. Well, I'm scared
don't like
before.
it.
I'm scared after.
Yes,
I'm scared for the next
100%.
week.
Yeah.
I need to be like comforted, but I also kind of don't want to be touched. But I'm so
I
scared.
want
and I
nobody
need
to know
comfort.
what is
touched.
happening.
Yeah.
Because also the other thing is I'm very aware that when somebody tells me that they threw up, that means I'm having a panic attack about throwing up now.
Yeah. Oh,
I can't.
oh,
I
yeah.
cannot hear someone like say to me, even if it's like I
Yeah.
know that there's no reason why I would also throw up.
Yep.
Like if somebody is like, I drank so much, I just threw up outside. My brain is like, and you're next, bitch. Like it's like all of a sudden, like I go like sprung into panic
Wow.
mode the
Yeah.
second I hear that.
You cannot be around me when I'm hungover.
Yeah, don't talk to me. Keep it to yourself.
Honestly, don't talk to me either when I'm hungover. I'm actually trying my hardest to not throw up in those moments, but
I was like, the second I hear it, I'm like in my brain going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like I'm calming myself down completely.
No, college Mika had no shame. I still have no shame, but like in particular, those 4 years were a very
Yeah.
interesting time for me.
Yeah.
I feel like too, like when you're on the campus, it's just kind of like
Well, it's the campus culture.
it just feels fake too.
Yeah.
It's like we're
And it
in
is.
a world where like everybody's the same age. We all have very similar interests, and we're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
We're just trying to have a good time
Yeah.
and maybe make out with someone tonight.
Sure.
And like, okay, we're all
Yeah.
on the same page.
Fair
so
enough.
what the fuck do I have to hide?
yeah.
You know, I'm not the only one throwing up at this party tonight.
Sure.
Okay. Like one of the I wouldn't say an embarrassing moment, but one of the biggest like bonding moments between me and my college roommate Andy
Yeah.
was Tour de Franzia.
Please,
Which
I know the one.
Ashley and I were tour guides in college.
In case
and
you couldn't tell by everything about us.
in case you just were curious, we love our school. But when I was first hired as a tour guide, this was our sophomore year. Andy is like a year and a half older, and they turned 21 in December of like our sophomore year, and I was turning 20 like a few months later. So they were like our first friend who is like 21 years old, and we're like, oh, fuck yeah, finally
Yeah.
we have the plug. So we have this brilliant idea of throwing a tour guide party called Tour de Franzia, which I'm sure many other schools have, which is just like a fucking keg race basically, but like, or a case race, but with fucking Franzia, where like you split off into groups and you chug a box of Franzia as quickly as humanly possible.
This is wild.
And whoever does it first wins. Whichever team does it first wins. So we made the mistake. This was our first year doing it. We didn't have any fucking rules, really.
Right.
Yeah.
We
We
did
did
it
a strategy.
We didn't have a strategy. Over the next couple of years, we instated
develop
many
Rules and
rules.
regulations.
Many rules and
A
regulations.
board was established. An election was held.
1,000%. Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. But this was a trial period.
Yeah.
You know, it's the first time ever. For some reason, Andy was on my team. We decided that we wanted to do like a red wine. I couldn't even tell you why we decided that. Obviously, like, if you were gonna chug a shitty wine, it's got to be like a white or like a
Yeah.
rosé.
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck did we do that? I have no idea. Beside the point. Not only did we have that, we'd had like some fucking, I don't know, frozen drinks that we made in like a blender in one of our dorms before. We did Tour de Franzia, and then which was also in a dorm, and then we went to a different party afterward, in which one of our friends, this is Marie, burst into the room and was like, "Who wants shots?" and was just pouring vodka down our throats. I blew vodka down our throats. Not 3 hours later, Andy and I are back in our room. I have no recollection of how I got home that night. Mia Bruno took us home via Uber. I do not remember that Uber ride at all. The only reason I know that is because she in later years told me.
Yeah.
We get into our dorm and Andy and I respectively sitting in our beds, literally hugging our fucking garbage cans, just fucking
Oh my
projectile vomiting. Like it was probably one of the grossest, nastiest, most horrible experiences of my entire college experience. Like it
That's
was
terrible.
so horrible. We have obviously bonded a lot after that. And it was crazy. I mean, I had to just strip naked. I was like, I'm covered in vomit.
Yeah.
I ruined a book I was reading.
Yeah.
I was like, gotta wash these bed sheets. This is not looking good for me. It just wouldn't stop. And it was also bright fucking red because we were just chugging
gross.
red wine. Like fucking
Yeah.
idiots. Terrible.
So
That's terrible.
I have
Terrible,
a question
terrible.
for you guys. I have another Tour de Franzia specific memory, and I need you to help me understand the thought
Crazy.
procce on how
I
this
already know where you're
happened.
gonna
You know
say.
where I'm
I
going.
already know what you're gonna say.
So we had a certain person who at a Tour de Franzia.
Yeah.
We'll
Call them Terry.
Okay,
Terry.
So Terry.
Everybody, welcome to the stage, Terry.
Okay, so Terry, very early on into the night, we look over in the kitchen and the lights are fully on, and Terry, who is a guy, is shirt off, full making out with someone.
Someone who is a guest that none of us have ever met.
Okay, so
They're
I've
like a
been
plus
thinking
one
about
or
this.
someone else.
So
is a
shirt off. Here's the
choice.
thing.
No one ever saw him take it off.
And kept going for like this was like a long makeout.
They were
session.
making out for
I've
half
been
an
thinking
hour.
about this for years, and I'll tell you why. I'm very curious at what point he felt, you know what? I gotta take my shirt off.
Did he take it off?
no, he
That's
definitely
I
take
bet,
it
I
off.
bet it was him.
You don't think that
No, I
the
think it was
other
probably
party?
There is always a possibility
yeah.
that the
Okay.
second
But it's
party
low,
involved.
it's low.
But if you know who this person is,
Right.
there is a 99.99999 chance that he is the one that took it off. And I can almost guarantee, I don't know if he took it off before they started making
Well, that's
out.
what I always wondered.
Okay.
Like, do you
Or, like,
stop the makeout
during
to be like, you know what? There's 60 people here. You know what I'm gonna do right
Yeah.
now? I'm gonna take this off and we're gonna continue.
in the most well-lit
Yeah.
room in the entire house.
I don't know. Maybe he
Like,
had
it wasn't
like
discreet.
he had like Magic
didn't see
Mike
it.
aspirations.
Yeah, and I bet he did at that moment in time.
He just wanted to like put on a real show.
He did.
That expanded beyond just the person that was brought up on stage. This
And
is
he
like
did.
Chip and Dale's Vinny Guadagnino debut on stage. This was the starting point.
It was art, and you know what?
What
He
a good
succeeded
story.
because we're still
What a
talking
good-
about it
No,
years later.
That was.
I will
please,
never
talk
forget
about a
that.
party trick.
If-
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. If somebody did that, like if I was making out with someone at a party and they took off their shirt mid makeout, I would be so confused. But I'd be like,
Where is this going?
this guy's wild.
It's crazy. It's wild. bro.
Like I have no idea why he just took his shirt off.
very,
I'm
like,
like, are we
Jersey
gonna
Shore.
fuck right here?
That's what I want to know. Well, see, that's why it begs the question: did he do it during the makeout or before?
Still
Okay.
am wondering.
Yeah, this would change it entirely. But like,
the enticing part to her.
I think he had his clothing on during the other parts of the party.
He did. Also, like
It
well,
wasn't like everyone. It wasn't like an outside party where like most
Right.
of the guys had their shirts up.
Sure.
Like this was like an indoor party vibe.
It's like fucking November.
Clothes are
in
on.
New England.
Yeah, clothes
It's
were
cold
on.
outside.
Sure.
Like not a lot of pants, but like
Right.
a
We're
lot
also
of
college
shirts.
students. We're cutting costs. Literally, the heat doesn't come on until December.
Yeah.
All right. Let's be honest. It's kind of chilling in this house.
fascinating.
Yeah.
And nobody ever found
Extremely.
out. You never got to the bottom
I've been
of
wondering
this.
No.
to this day,
I choose to believe that he took it off mid makeout.
which I
like that, I
love.
like
I
that.
love that narrative. I love
Yeah,
that
I
version
think
of the story.
We choose to see the world the way we want to. Like we can build our own realities.
The crazy thing is that like neither option is like out of the ordinary
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it has to be one of the two.
It does have to be one of the two because it happened.
I
This is a
wonder if it was like
50-50
a
shot.
tactic, you know, like a okay, like
flirting
we're
thing.
flirting, and all of a sudden,
Take
like,
a look
I'm
at
gonna
this.
Yeah, yeah. And then
You like what you got so far? Take a look at what's next.
They were like hardcore making out too.
yeah, no, it wasn't like that's like
No,
that's
like,
why
they were,
it's
like,
so
going
funny is because
so
it was like I should not. I
shouldn't be here. Take it to the room.
You guys know that you're at a full party right now.
Oh, it's crazy.
Like what's going on?
And you know what's crazy too? It's like, I can't even like really judge him that much because
No.
yes, he's done some other crazy things that are worth storytelling, but like Tour de Franzia is notoriously a ridiculous night. It's
Yeah.
notoriously just like
He was getting loose.
yeah, it's really easy to get loose after you've chugged
sure.
a fucking quarter
Can you
of a
blame him?
Franzia
No,
box.
no.
I don't blame him.
Maybe we would have taken our shirts off mid makeout.
Well, I wasn't even really wearing pants.
so anything is
My
possible.
team decided we were going with a risky business theme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huge.
So I was just wearing like some spandex and a button-down shirt and some fucking socks.
So it's not out of the question that
It
in
wasn't.
another universe it was you that took your shirt off.
Wow.
I mean,
In
maybe,
another dimension.
who's to say I didn't take my shirt off that night?
Whoa. Parallels.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
I do
In
love
another
that though.
universe.
All I'm saying, there's a lot to be grateful for.
No, we love
For-
There
Terry.
is so much to be grateful for, you
College,
guys.
we met quite a few characters
Yes, so
that I
many good
still think
characters.
about to this day.
Yeah.
And-
With gratitude and
Yes.
questions.
And I think Terry is probably our top mentioned character
Definitely.
of all time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of really, really good stories.
Okay.
And 100% of them are lies and fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe we remember
That
them
he has
forever.
told us, right? But the stories that we have about him observing him
Are
are true.
completely
Are true.
true.
Yeah, that really
Yeah.
did happen. Actually,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The stories we have about him, all true. Anything you've ever heard him say, don't believe.
Well, if you've heard what he said, you wouldn't
little-
believe it either.
Yeah.
I would love to meet him.
Yeah,
Let's invite him
honestly.
tomorrow. Yeah, this is fascinating. I think that if we can rally together and somehow get him to the party tomorrow,
Yeah.
I wish.
alongside the baby with a gun,
Should
it
we
could be huge for us.
talk about who else we're trying to get?
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Yes.
So
There's someone else we're really trying to get to come to this party, and it's not that far off from a reality.
No.
No, he
And
is
some
hard
of
to get a
you-
hold of.
Hard to get a hold of.
because he's so
But
locked
we
in.
have connections.
yeah,
We have
know
a
some
lot. We have
people.
like an exorbitant amount of connections.
Listen,
Actually,
which is not that shocking considering he has the most LinkedIn connections of any person.
very true. He's
But
so
we have-
locked in.
We have more interpersonal connections than you would even know about.
It's true.
It's actually so
some of you
true.
might know who this is, and some of you might not. And if you don't,
You're
get
missing
with
out.
it.
You're
Yeah.
missing
Get
out.
in there.
Honestly,
Okay?
Lock in,
Yes.
dial in.
links
it's
in the
time.
description.
Links in the description. We're of course talking about Davis Clarke, LinkedIn's final
Icon,
boss.
legend.
LinkedIn's final boss, who's been absolutely taking the internet by storm. We love him.
Yeah, huge
We're
fans.
huge fans.
Huge
Yeah,
fans
really
over
bad.
here.
But he went to
We love him.
UMass.
Yes.
So this
He
is
was
where
in,
the connections
like-
start to come in.
we were in classes together.
Yeah.
He was in the business school. I was in
Yeah,
the business
yeah.
school. We
Listen.
passed by each other many times.
Yeah.
We're at similar parties.
He follows Ashley on Instagram.
He follows Ashley on Instagram. He follows your roommate on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have a bunch of like mutual friends.
Listen,
like,
we got so many
tons.
connections.
yeah, we've got
So
a bunch
many.
of mutual friends.
Same graduating class.
Yeah.
We've literally met him.
It's so true.
Like we know him. Maybe not like super personally, but like
No, it's true.
We've got connections. We've got people that are on the inside.
yes.
And
Like
we're
me.
just like Ashley.
Kind of.
Your mutual followers.
But you're in there for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And we've got others.
I'm locked in.
She's locked in.
We're just trying to get him. We're just trying to get him here because it would be really fucking
It would make our
hugely
birthdays-
monumental.
Yes.
it would mean the world to us.
It would be
We're manifesting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, by the time
He's a
this podcast
celebrity.
episode comes out,
He's not even a local celebrity.
No, he's just completely
He's just a
surpassed
celeb,
that in the last
period.
3 months.
Yeah, and you're right. By the time this episode comes out, we'll know
I
whether
know.
or not he showed up.
Well, because I knew about him through you guys, and then when my like New York friends started
Yeah.
sending me his videos on Instagram, I was like, this guy's big time now.
Yeah.
I've got random fucking people from New York DMing me his videos like, this guy
And he's
fucks.
like, he's like such a like
I
anyone
love this
that
guy.
has ever met him or known him like over the years says that he is just like the nicest, most kind,
Yeah.
like supportive. Like that is all real. Like he actually is just a really good dude doing his best, trying to inspire and help others.
Just trying to
Like,
get in there,
Yes.
hit those
Like,
spreadsheets,
what is not to love?
kill Q1 and
Come
Q2.
on.
and do even better in Q3 and Q4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Prove
is
those haters
genuine. He is earnest. He is
Yeah.
honest and kind and
We love him.
transparent and thoughtful. And he's just like a cool guy and deserves all of his fucking accolades. And we would
Yeah,
love for him to be
definitely.
at our fucking birthday party.
It's true.
Yeah. We're obsessed. I think
did it on my
we think he's the coolest.
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah. Very happy for him.
How could you not love him? So, I mean, listen, by the time this podcast episode comes out, we'll know if we managed to pull the invite of the century off, but who knows?
We'll
if
see.
not, regardless, support Davis Clarke.
Always, yeah. Go follow him. Davis.Clarke on Instagram.
And you will
maybe
love him
like
too.
connect with him on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Hugely popular on
Maybe
LinkedIn.
we should be DMing him on LinkedIn.
This
Maybe
is,
that-
you know, we haven't even considered that
What
this
if
was
we're
maybe the better
connected on
That
LinkedIn?
is Micha. Hold on, Micha might be connected. Micha, hold up.
Hold
up. Let's invite this man to this party. I doubt that I'd be connected to him. I feel like you would be way more likely. Micha?
We are connected on LinkedIn.
Let's fucking go! Get in there!
All right, send him a message. Copy and paste the
Lock
Instagram.
in, baby. You copy and paste that partyful link. Oh my god.
All right.
This is huge.
Game changer.
All right, we're getting to work on that. In the meantime, you guys have got to fucking go, okay? Sleepover is ending. We've got to go to dinner and
So
also deeply focus on this message we're sending to Davis Clarke to get him to show up to this party tomorrow where we will, you know, there will be a baby with a gun. And that could be a really big selling point.
Fully fucking caffeinated off the yerb.
Yeah, off the yerb.
Just
Baby's
come back
in the
from Tour de
bathroom.
France.
Yeah, listen, this baby is the main selling
This
point of this
baby's
party
locked
at this
in.
point.
This baby had a good
So-
Q1.
This baby had a
Yes, he
huge
did.
Q1. So we're going to go take care of that. Love you guys so much.
This was
Thank
so fun.
you so much for hanging out at the sleepover with the three of us. Ashley and Mika's links will be in the description as always if you'd like to check them or their company out. And with that, I will see you guys next week. Bye.